It's Shaq here. So this is my last video for tonight. I filmed like 2 others before this, but this video is gonna be about my first ever real airsoft gun, and well, it's my P90. This is the second gun airsoft gun that I have modified completely, mainly because I broke it a long time ago. I literally broke it like within, I want to say, 2 weeks of having it, and what I broke was the safety. So this thing cannot semi-auto fire. It can only full auto fire, which sucks because I would like to semi-auto fire. Obviously, as you guys know, it's P90, so the number one issue that you're going to have, especially if you're not using mid caps or low cap magazines, is misfeeds. This thing cannot gravity feed BBs that well. So, a little bit about this one. It is actually a classic Army. It's not a, I know the new one's the EGM by Evike. It's made by EGM and Crytek, I believe. I don't know. I just know they made a new one, but because since they made a new one, it made parts cheaper, and that's what made this easier to build. So, thanks for building a new one, guys. Anyways, this one is a classic Army CA90. It is not the Sportsline series, which came with a longer barrel. This one came like a traditional FNP90. This one came with a built-in red dot sight, which was cool for like 5 minutes, and then you kind of couldn't really use it. It was hard to aim down sights. The red dot was not modifiable. It only had 2 settings, high and low. And on high and low, the dot felt way too big to be on the sight. For this one, things that I've changed on this one. Obviously, the body is the same, exception of this charging handle. Sorry, not charging up. This carry handle accessory point. I forgot what it's called, but it's like a Christmas tree technically, because you put all the stuff on top that you want to decorate it with. I don't know what it's called. I just know that this is aftermarket from SEMA, I believe. It is all plastic too. Actually, no, it's metal. My bad. This is metal. The sights, though, they actually came off my my Lancer Tactical. You're seeing the theme of me reusing parts off of different weapons that I don't use or that I have. So yeah, my Lancer Tactical used to have iron sights, and now that's what I did with them. I put them on the P90. Flashlight, of course, doesn't work because I can never get batteries for it. I'll get to this obnoxiously long suppressor in a minute. I do have a a high cap mag on there, but I don't use it. I just use that for display. I use these mid caps. So these are 90 round mid caps. They work fantastically. Also, they got these little fake 5.7 round bullet, 5.7 millimeter bullets in here. Obviously they're fake. This thing has a SEMA gearbox. It does not have the original Classic Army gearbox. I thought that getting the SEMA would be an upgrade, but it's more or less the same as the original Classic Army. Had a lot of issues because the bracket that holds the gearbox in place and kind of helps out with the battery, that broke a bunch of times, especially the nut plates. So that's kind of jerry-rigged in there. Still can use the battery and all that stuff. But let's scoot down. So to the barrel, it's not original. It's actually extends up to this far. Hence why I put a suppressor on there. I can actually rock a normal smaller suppressor on here. Mainly the one that I use on the Lancer Tactical that ends up I can use on there, but I like having this really long suppressor on there because people are like, "Did you put the long barrel this far?" I'm like, no. I could, but I'm not going to. Although that would be really interesting. They have an inner barrel that far. But that's a short little breakdown on the P90 that I had forever, and unfortunately it only shoots full auto, so I have to be careful when I use it. I am allowed to use it at L Patriots, but I have to let the refs know, and I have to be very careful about firing it. Usually I have to feather the trigger, which is kind of hard with that hard plastic polymer trigger. It's really, really sensitive. Like, I don't know. It doesn't fire semi, so that's what sucks. If it fired semi, I'd be cool, but it don't. Anyways, that's my P90, guys. Thanks.